Hello, today is June 18th, and here are today's top news. And I'm subbing in for Alex today. Two states recently made moves to relax marijuana rules. Connecticut's legislature voted to approve to allow marijuana and cannabis. Governor Ned Lamont said he would sign the bill to, and sales are expected to begin on May 22nd. Or May 2022. Governor Lamont said the war on cannabis was at its core on Black people, Black communities, and Brown communities. The new law will expunge certain cannabis criminal convictions and aim to prioritize marijuana businesses and licenses into lower income neighborhoods because they have been disproportionately impacted by the war on drugs. In Louisiana, a bill to decriminalize marijuana was signed on Tuesday. The goal means that it is still a crime to have possession of marijuana, but the penalty will be much less than most speeding tickets. The Louisiana governor said that the state shouldn't put people in jail or arrested and behind bars for something that's legal in many other states. It ruins lives, destroys family, and costs people many money and taxpayers' costs. Marijuana is illegal on the federal level. Many are looking at the Biden administration to lead in changing and allowing marijuana to be legal in the US. In North Carolina, 3 people were tubing down a dam, or a river with a dam. When they approached the steep dam, they plunged into the water, and 3 people died, and 2 are missing. Various items on the dam were rescued as well, and 3 dead and 2 are still missing. The river is popular for tubing, but they encourage people to avoid the dam because that's a very steep drop. And it's very dangerous because the dam sucks people water down for people to not be able to go above the water. People in Texas can now carry guns around without having a license or training starting September 1st. Governor Greg Abbott said that he will sign the bill to become a law. Before that, it was required for people to have a license and apply for a license, and they must submit fingerprints and take up a training from 4 to 6 hours to carry a gun legally, and a written exam as well as performance exam. The solid majority of Texas voters don't think it permits people to carry a gun without a license or allowed to, according to an Able University of Texas Tribune poll. Politicians from the federal level to the local level threatened to take guns away from law-abiding citizens. But we will not let that happen in Texas, said Governor Abbott. President Joe Biden signed an act to officialized June 19th as becoming an Independence Day Act and a federal holiday, and giving national recognition to a day commemorating emancipation. Juneteenth celebrates Juneteenth celebrates June 19th, the day when, in 1865, when a Union Army general arrived in Galveston, Texas. They informed all slaves that they can be freed, and the Civil War has ended. The president signed and said that this needs to take action right away because the slaves were intentionally kept from their freedom for 2.5 years. President Biden said that the Juneteenth isn't just about the past, it calls for action today. Vice President Kamala Harris urged people to work really hard and to really have clear-eyed about the realities of slavery and the long fight for freedom. Those are today's top stories. Have a wonderful and safe weekend, and remember to stay with the light.